Hey guys, I'm Thomas. If you don't know who I am, I'm Mr. Silverwolf. I'm one of the hosts on the Wolf Den. And I have some news, and I kind of did not tell you guys beforehand. This is kind of a major change that we made last minute, and I did not ask John if he wanted to make this change because I didn't care. No offense. He's right over there. Well, legally, he's technically not a part of the podcast, but we're not getting to.
I'm
a
guest because I don't show up for half of them anyways. So.
Also, if you weren't a guest, we would have to buy a business license and a bunch of other crap. So we recently made a change and decided to quit using YouTube for our podcast.
I had no clue about this till he told me while I was on the phone this afternoon. But I didn't hear what he said. He just said, "Hey, we got accepted," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What do you mean?"
So
like, for what?
Here is what is happening. The links will be in the description below for everything that you need to click on so you can find our podcast still.
The easiest way is to just go to iTunes podcast app.
Yeah, if you go to the iTunes podcast app, we're on there. We're hopefully going to try to get on Spotify.
So we're officially done with YouTube apparently. Freaking.
Well, maybe. I say that we're done with YouTube. We're done with the live streams on YouTube because it's just too hard. My computer can't handle it, and honestly, the quality isn't that great, and we can get better quality by just recording and not streaming. So
apparently,
I want to tell you guys about the new service we're switching to and why we're switching to it, because I think that
tell me about this, because I have no clue about this. He never even told me he was planning it. Never even told me he found one.
Okay, so basically today around lunchtime I got an email around when I woke up, which was like at 9 a.m. Actually, I woke up at 8, but whatever. I got an email from Apple saying that there's going to be changes to their whole entire system and the way they're doing things, and they're releasing certain things, and they said that if you want to see who is listening to your podcast and where, you need to switch to secure RSS feed. Yeah, is it RRS or RSS?
It's probably RRS or whatever.
RRS. I don't know. You can use one of our iTunes affiliated programs. So I clicked that link and then I scrolled through all of them. All of them cost money. So one of them was free and I almost did it, but you only had like a certain amount of storage, like 500 megabytes per month, which wasn't going to work for us. So I decided to go for this completely free program that's based in Australia. And basically, they're hosting our podcast for us, and that's where everything's going to be. You can watch it on their website, or you can just go to, like I said earlier.
So that's how it's working. They're hosting us, basically.
Yeah, that's our new home for our podcast, basically. I wrote this really long email to them explaining why we should be on there, and they accepted it within like an hour.
You know, that surprises me.
I was happy.
We should start an internet radio station.
It's tempting.
Apparently it's keeping Gene up with money and stuff. So.
That's another thing. You might see more ads, and something about our Patreons that's changing. They will no longer be on the screen because obviously we're not going to be doing video podcasts. We're going to be doing audio.
But that doesn't mean we can do shout-outs.
We'll still do shout-outs. It's going to be audibly and not visually. So that's a change. I just want to let all the Patreons know that, even though there's only one. But I mean, future Patreons, that's what's happening. It'll be recorded. We will no longer do any live streams. There's no more live streams. So that means no more chat.
So no more live podcast.
Basically, no more live podcasts until I get enough money to create our own website, and then we can have
live.
But like, if you still want to send us messages and stuff, you can email us at our email. You can like go to Instagram and direct message us if you want.
And we can still reply to those on podcasts and whatever.
Yeah, or you can still leave comments on YouTube, because I think we're going to post our episodes to YouTube as well.
Okay, nice. So we're not completely quitting YouTube, we're just saying...
Yeah, it's just going to be more boring, and there is no more live streams. So.
It's all going to be audio, too.
Yeah, only audio. And it's still going to be unedited, except for when we put music in there, which we probably won't do that anymore. So
wow.
We might. I don't know what music it'd be difficult to do that though.
Yeah,
really difficult. I can only use NCS songs again, so
True.
Sorry guys. But they were really cool. They accepted us, so now we're there. Also,
so yeah, like how major are they? Like
they work with iTunes.
That's good. So like they have to accept you, of course, right? Like that's
Well, yeah. You send them. It's the same thing you have to do with Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You have to send an email why you think your podcast is good enough to be on there.
So somehow we're good enough to be on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wrote this really emotional thing about not being able to find a home for our podcast. I used words like home instead of website or whatever. It's just to be more emotional, and we got accepted.
It's awesome.
This website that we're switching to will allow us to have different types of settings we can change. Like, we can finally have seasons. Amen. And if you guys don't know, there's only like 2 or 3 episodes left, by the way, until we quit for about 2 months. So basically, yeah, we're switching to that because it gives us more customization options, and they work with iTunes, which means it'll give us better iTunes integration, which we care about Apple Podcasts a lot because that's our main platform. So if you really want to follow us there, or if you really want to follow us there. Obviously, you can follow us any other way. You can subscribe to an RSS feed, but whatever.
Yep. So how do we earn money from this podcasting other than Patreon?
We're not earning money from it yet, so please support us on Patreon until we do. It'd be great help. In fact, if you pay for
we made 50 cents. Because we're splitting Patreon.
If you pay for the $30 a month, you get to be on our show once a month. So
via Skype, any communication device.
You can call us Skype, Discord. What else is it? Like TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak.
There's another
anything
one.
that provides audio of you.
Basically,
and us.
yeah. As long as you send us what program you want to contact us on in an email, then we'll get back to you.
It's worth the money, and it helps us out, and it makes us just get better content.
Yes. We will see you guys hopefully in the next podcast. And thank you for understanding. And hopefully the next podcast episode. The last 2 episodes will be on YouTube. There we go. And then after that, I don't know if we're going to continue uploading, but I want to. That's my goal. Bye. We're going to have a fire and that song's going to be playing.